Good afternoon and welcome down to PW Fisheries here on the outskirts of Harlow in Hastingwood. My name's Phil, I'm the fishery owner and manager here. Spring's finally arrived today, it feels like. Been a bit of a cold few weeks the last couple of weeks. The fish have definitely been active today. We've had a walk around and we've seen quite a few showing in the pads and whatnot. So it's nice to be here. This lake's only just opened this year, 1st of April, the ticket started. It's been a massive journey to get to where we are today. You know, this lake was dug around 25-30 years ago by the landowner for his son, and you know, it was left abandoned when his son sort of moved abroad, and I picked the pieces up roughly around two years ago, and it's been a massive journey to get to here and where we are today. When I got these two lakes that are here, because we have a little tiny pond of about half an acre and the main lake's about 2 acres, they was completely and utterly overgrown. It was like a jungle over here. There was trees in the lakes. You know, there was brambles 6 foot high all the way around the lake. You know, the lake's absolutely surrounded by trees. You know, you couldn't see the water, and that's no exaggeration. It was I worked full time, so I was doing it all in my own spare time. Me and my friend Charlie, who's helped me do the whole lot, we've been here every weekend. We've had to really work hard down here to get it to what it is today. So we cleared the lakes, we opened it right up because a massive part of it is letting sunlight into the lake, and probably the most important one is definitely letting the wind hit the water to create oxygenated water. You know, it was quite stagnant to a degree, but the water quality seems to have really come back quite quickly. But once we opened it up that first winter, we chalked it, and we've carried on doing that. We've done it last winter as well, and everything seems to just come alive in here. You know, we've got quite a lot of weed in the lake, hornwort and milfoil, which we're trying to do our best to stay on top. But it makes the interesting fishing, and it definitely darkens the carp up. And who doesn't love a dark carp? I didn't know exactly what was in the lake when I got it. You know, we'd seen a few fish, nothing sort of a real size, sort of 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 pound. Talking to the landowner about this and the source of these fish, you know, we've come to learn that these fish are actually a bloodline of leany redmire fish that were in here originally. So that was a lovely bit of information to receive and know that we've got that bloodline in the lake. But we knew we had quite a lot of small sort of stunted commons in here, so we netted it on that first winter, and we wasn't very successful. As the members know here, it's a difficult lake. It's up and down. It's got 2 islands. It's got massive big sets of pads, which are just like, you know, 20. They're as old as the lake. The pads, they're really established. So it was really difficult to net. But we removed some fish and some roach, because we knew there was a lot of roach in here too. And it was sort of from then on, it was okay, what we're going to do, what we're going to do stocking wise, what are we aiming for here at the fishery? So for me, there was only ever one way to go, and that was only to ever go and buy fish from VS Fisheries. After talking to Viv directly and knowing about his fish and what they've done, for me they've got the best proven pedigree, and they are of an English heritage. You know, and I wanted to stick to that up here. I wanted to leave some of the original fish in, which I have done. And we estimate now to probably be around 50 to 60 carp in here. The lake's just under 2 acres. But we're looking to get that number down this year. The anglers that are on here, we've already moved over a couple of small commons, and that's part of the management plan here, is to keep the stock levels low as we can, to let the other fish do better. We've had some absolute insane growth rates on this first year. Last year it was just left alone, there was no anglers on here. I fed it all year. That was the plan, while we still finished the lake off. We was building swims. We were still doing stuff over here. There was the car park to do, and the entrance and the gates. You know, there was a lot of work still to do last year. And I just fed all year, and you know, they had a whole year in here of being left alone, no pressure, and just to feed. And you know, so far this year we've had fish come out up to 27 pound. I didn't stock anything bigger than sort of 22 pound in here. So we're really happy here at the fishery, the way things are going and the growth rates. And the fish have gone immensely dark. 1 year of being in here, some of them look like they've been in here for years, and that's exactly what I wanted, and that's what I knew they would do when they go in here, you know. Clear water, weedy water, and the fish darken up. Yeah, everything seems to be going well, and we keep going, and we'll keep going as we go along and see what happens.